Okay, sorry.
Right. Okay, so here's a small handful of coals getting hot, and these are the grates that the ribs will cook on, so they're getting hot with it for easy cleaning. And then over here is, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a nice, pretty, flat pile of charcoal, and we're going to sprinkle that hot coal over this coal and for our cooking. So that's what we got right now. We'll come back in just a brief. Okay, so there's the water pan and the clean grates. Okay, and then over here we got our hot coals. So here we're gonna do this thing real quick. All right, so now we just stick these bad boys up like this. Gonna take them over here. Put them on these. Okay, so we got our little bit of coals on the dry coals. We're not any wood today. This is Kingsford hickory charcoal. It'll provide some smoke. This is like worked last night, got to work tonight, got to make some ribs real quick. It's not as extensive as we usually do, but this is a good start. This will provide some smoke. Okay, so then we got the water pan. As previously noted, we have our Podestos ribs that we bought from Chris earlier today. And so we're going to take these bad boys out. We're going to put these on the grill. On the smoker. Ain't no grill here. And we seasoned them when we just first got home, so they've been seasoning it up for a while now. There's our beautiful baby backs right there on that smoker. See? All right. So that's it. That's it. Now we just batten down the hatches. We're gonna do a longer slow smoke today, so we're gonna have this wide open. If we were going real low and slow, we would adjust this down. We're gonna close this up. We're gonna close this up. Now on a super long smoke, I would close this all the way, but I'm gonna leave it open just a little bit because this ain't as much. We're going a little quicker today. And so now we got just a light little hint of smoke coming out of there. We don't want it gushing out. It's even going to reduce lower than that to will this be a little faint little. But anyways, that's it. And we'll just make note of what time that happened, and that's it. Okay, so it's been about, let's see, about almost 3 hours. So what we're going to do is we're just going to lift this lid and drop it a couple times to make the ash fall down. We're going to see how much of this charcoal we got left. Not much. It's really hot. I was hoping it'd be a little cooler than that in there, but that's okay. So here's what we're going to do. Close this up. See what we got going over here. Okay, so these look pretty good. And this, okay, I was hoping that would be a little cooler, but let's see, can we touch these? Almost. I'll be right back. These are a little too hot to touch. So here's what I'm going to do. I was wishing that side would have been a little cooler by now, but that's okay. We're going to do this. This is what we do. Take these, come over here, and we're going to put them down like this on those hot coals, see? And we're going to get a little crust on them, a little color, crisp them up a little bit. Cocoa Crisp of the Oakland A's. It's okay, that'll work. That's a little awkward, but that's going to not hurt nothing. Okay, just do it right. Bring your hand, who cares? Alright, So that's good. So what we need to do on this is watch this, because this could get away from us. But we're gonna get a little crust on that side. We're gonna get them hot on that side, and then we'll see what we're gonna do next. So over here, we got a little crust getting on our ribs. I never like that word, but that's what everybody calls it, crust. So okay. So while that's doing that for about 5-10 minutes. Now, regularly, I like to use 100% pure charcoal and real wood, true wood chunks. No additives, no preservatives, and we never use lighter fluid to start it, ever. We just use natural little fire starters. But I'm almost out of charcoal. We didn't have any wood. We ran out of wood over Father's Day. It's the middle of the work week. Couldn't run all over the place. So we went ahead and got the Kingsford hickory. Now, that's a really good choice. It's not the best choice because it's not all natural. But if you do it like you've seen so far in the video, don't use any lighter fluid, and you use a little bit to start the rest, you get a really good flavor out of that, and a real true smoke taste with a smoke ring. And it is fine because everybody's busy, and we all don't have time every time we want to fire up the barbecue to, do everything. But sometime later, we'll make another one where we do it all natural with the big wood chunks. We'll just show you a little bit different way to do it. But this is going to be just fine. Okay, so it's been about 7 minutes or so. About 7 minutes. And what we got going here is what we had hoped for. No flare-ups, that's good. But nice little crispy on there. See that? And it's sizzling. And that's real good, just because we're only going to do it for a few minutes on each side. And then we're going to, okay, so we'll let those keep going. They're looking real good. All right, perfect. Okay, so those are doing just what we'd hoped they would. We still don't have any flare-ups. We're getting, getting that bone real hot, getting them crispy, getting them ready to take the sauce. And I think that that's enough. That the coals were hotter than we wanted, so they're getting the way we want them sooner. We don't want them burnt, not at all. And so we're going to go ahead and take them off. We're very happy with this, with the way that looks. See that? No burnt. It's sizzling hot. It's really good, and we're really happy with that. So we're going to put these back over here, like that. And then grab this one, like that, yeah. Put that there. Okay, so now, and I'm making a good effort to stay out of the picture because I ain't worth looking at. Shut that down. Now, we usually make our own barbecue sauce, and of course it's middle of work week. We don't have time to do that, so at the same time, we just got us some of the Sweet Baby Ray's. It's really good, and we sure do like Famous Dave's. And so now we're gonna put some sauce on these ribs. Just gonna put that sauce on there. And now we're back on the smoking side, so we don't have to worry about flare-ups. We can take our time. The ribs look perfect. They're nice and hot, so they're going to absorb the sauce. This sauce is just going to get on these ribs like napalm. And, well, probably napalm's not the best example, but they're going to get sticky and good and not run off. And then we got our water pan still working there. I had run out of aluminum foil water pans, so I took one of my wife's cake pans and wrapped it in foil to keep it protected from the barbecue. And I gotta hope it worked so it doesn't have any smell or stain on it, or else she'll know I used it. But you can get away with that if you run out of aluminum pans, as long as you remember before she gets home to take it out, get the aluminum foil off, and wash it and put it back. So hopefully I'll remember that, because in the past I haven't always remembered. So I probably won't do it this time either, and she'll see it and say, "Oh, you used my pan." In a barbecue, how could you do that? That's what she'd say too. Okay, that's enough sauce. I'd almost put more on, but you know, I think that's gonna work. What do you think, member of the barbecue team?
I think it's good.
You think that's enough? Our barbecue team, we barbecue under the name of Zomar, Starland Barbecue. So this is one of the Zomar Starland Barbecue team running the film. Okay, so we're good, and we like that, and we're gonna close it up and just give it like 15 or so minutes, and we'll be eating. Right. So it's about 15 more minutes went by or so, and there we go. So now all that's left to do is to bring him in the house and let him sit for about 10 minutes or so. And the only other thing we're going to do is cut one later and see what it looks like. We think it's going to look okay, actually. We think it's going to look alright. So basically, put it in the sun. See it? That's one right there. That looks okay. On out here, fine. And then there's the other one. That's it. Just take them on in the house. And then in about 15 minutes we'll cut them. The ribs have been setting for about 10-15 minutes, and we're going to just cut a couple, see what they look like. We think they came out okay. This little video we made, we're not really trying to teach anybody how to barbecue. We're just having a little fun with what we do. But I will say that you don't have to have a barrel smoker to make ribs this good. You can make ribs almost this good on a straight Weber over direct heat. Absolutely you can. And maybe we'll do one of those for fun one day. And millions of people have a Weber in their backyard. I don't think as many have barrel smokers. So ribs just like this can come off of a Weber. So okay, let's see what they look like. Let's cut one up here. That doesn't look too bad. Let's get one from the middle. Right in the middle here. Looks pretty good, y'all. Fully cooked, nice little smoke ring, juicy and flavorful. The pink tint is actually from the smoke. And you got that little pink tint on there, you know you did all right. Let's get one more from down at the fat section here. See how these bad boys look. There's a nice example. Oh, see the juice coming out? See the juice coming out? And then we got nice smoke, white in the middle. That looks pretty good. All right, so I'm Zomar. And we are Starland Barbecue, and that's our baby back rib basic demonstration for today. Thank you very much.